Hello, hello, my dear fishing friends, and welcome to another exciting forecast right here on the channel. It's your seasoned angler ready to dive deep into what the waters of Australia have in store for us on the 21st of December, 2025. Friends, this day is shaping up to be truly special, a classic Australian summer day with plenty of action if you know where to look. We're talking about warm waters, an improving moon phase, and some of our favorite summer species ready to bite. Get ready for some fantastic insights and actionable tips that will make your next trip a huge success. Now let's talk tactics for some of Australia's most sought-after summer catches. First up, the incredible Yellowtail Kingfish. These powerful fighters are in their prime during the summer months. You'll want to target them inshore, around reefs, jetties, marker buoys, and pylons where the water temperatures are comfortably between 18 and 24 degrees Celsius. My top tip: live bait, especially live squid, on a robust 20-kilogram minimum leader. A slow troll or drifting close to structure can be deadly. If you can't find squid, pilchards or slimy mackerel will also do the trick. Remember, a kingfish fight is a true test of your gear, so make sure your tackle is in tip-top condition. Next, for those who love offshore action, we've got the vibrant Mahi Mahi, also known as dolphin fish. These beauties love the warm water following the East Australian current, making them a fantastic target from late November right through May. Your best bet for Mahi Mahi will be around those fish aggregating devices, or FADs, off the New South Wales coast. Troll-skirted lures, or for trophy-sized fish, use live baits like slimies or yakkers. Try to be the first one out to the FADs in the morning to beat the crowds and maximize your chances. For our bait fishing enthusiasts and those seeking delicious table fare, the King George whiting is calling. From December through March, these delicate fish become much more active in shallower areas, particularly near sandbanks and seagrass beds in places like Port Phillip Bay. A light rod, a running sinker rig, and fresh bait like pippies, worms, or small strips of squid will see you well. Focus on the edges of weed beds and sandy patches in around 2 to 5 meters of water. These fish are known for their subtle bite, so pay close attention. And for our northern adventurers, let's not forget the iconic Barramundi. December is prime time for barra in the warm, northern coastal estuaries. They love structure, so cast your lures, soft plastics, hard bodies, or even surface poppers, around snags, fallen trees, and rock bars. Look for areas where baitfish are congregating, especially during tidal changes. Early mornings and late afternoons are often the most productive. These fish are absolute brutes, so a strong leader and a reliable reel are non-negotiable. Now let's break down the conditions for our 21st of December 2025 fishing trip. Weather. Across Australia, we're looking at typical summer conditions. Expect generally hot temperatures with some regions, particularly in the west like Perth, potentially hitting highs near 39 degrees Celsius. In contrast, parts of the southeast, such as Melbourne, might experience cooler than average conditions with a top of around 19 degrees Celsius. For much of the country, anticipate daytime highs around 26 to 31 degrees Celsius. There's a chance of scattered showers and localized thunderstorms, especially in eastern and northern areas, with about 7.3 millimeters of rain generally expected on this day. Atmospheric pressure could be a bit unstable in areas experiencing these localized storms, leading to some finicky feeding periods. Winds will be varied, from light in some southern areas to moderate southerlies or easterlies along parts of the eastern coast, and potentially gusty around storm fronts. Water temperature. The waters around Australia are wonderfully warm right now. In Sydney, you're looking at an average sea temperature of about 22.2 degrees Celsius, while in Perth it's around 22.7 degrees Celsius. Up in Queensland, coastal waters are even warmer, often ranging between 25 and 31 degrees Celsius. Even Melbourne, while cooler than the north, will see sea temperatures averaging around 17.4 degrees Celsius. These warm temperatures mean high activity for most of our target species, keeping them energetic and on the hunt for food. Moon phase. On this 21st of December 2025, the moon will be in its waxing crescent phase. It's only about 1 to 2 days old and less than 5% illuminated, having just passed the new moon. According to traditional fishing lore, the period immediately following a new moon can sometimes be a bit slower as fish adjust. However, as the crescent grows, the fish activity tends to pick up. Expect moderate tides on this day. While it's not the peak of the lunar cycle for many, the increasing illumination means conditions are on an upward trend. General fish activity. Overall, fish activity across Australia will be good to excellent for summer species. The warm water has them active and feeding, especially in the mornings and evenings. However, the localized showers and potential pressure drops might make them a bit capricious in affected areas. Therefore, I'm predicting the overall bite for December 21st, 2025 to be good but potentially capricious. The key will be adapting to local conditions. If you hit a storm, be patient or move to a more stable area. When the weather is settled, expect strong bites, especially for kingfish, Mahi Mahi and Barra. So, my friends, that's the lowdown for the 21st of December. I wish you all tight lines and nippers and tails to none out on the water. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of my forecasts. And tell me in the comments below, what are your plans for fishing this week? What's your go-to summer bait? And what's the biggest fish you've ever landed in December? Share your stories and let's build this amazing fishing community together. See you out there, legends.